Fuck this.
You knew it was coming eventually,
Yep.
Cole.
Well, better to get it out of the way sooner than later. I'm skipping around in the Mega Man games at the moment, so let's see. I did 9 first, then I did 10. Might as well do and base, which is basically Mega Man 8.5.
He's Cole.
Yes, I'm Cole.
And I'm Jordan.
So, most people when they play this game will tell you base is the optimal way to have enjoyment. Those people would be correct. However, I am stubborn, and I'm going to show you how to at least somewhat survive this game as Mega Man.
He is... Okay,
So, he can slide, he can charge a shot, and gives a mean thumbs up instead of aiming his gun anywhere but directly in fucking front of him.
I fucking hated that when I saw that. Okay, so... For everybody that needs to know, Cole is a huge Mega Man fan. It's probably his favorite gaming franchise, I would say.
Yep.
And with everything with how I have, you know, he's influenced me a little bit with the Mega Man games. And this is the only one I've played because Cole's like, dude, this thing is fucking impossible and hard as shit. And you know,
this is the hardest Mega Man game. I don't care who tells you what. This is as hard as it gets.
Just this one hallway.
The first fucking hallway is full of moles.
I know. It's terrible, dude. And the thing is Cole is like, dude, this game is just fucking impossible. He's like, I'm playing this bass, and you know, I just kind of felt somewhat obligated, I don't really know, to play this as Mega Man and say, hey, you know, I want to try because...
It's doable.
It's doable.
But you're gonna fucking hate yourself.
It's doable, and I told Cole, I said, you know... Because he was wondering, you know, for the channel, we're going to try and mix up game series, you know, not one person to dominate. And, you know, this was a point of conversation. Would Jordan play Mega Man and bass? It was ultimately decided no, because I'm already going to be doing massively amounts of hard games for this channel, such as Zelda 2, Metroid Prime 2, Echoes, etc. I'm currently going through Zelda 1, but... recently we recorded Metroid Prime because I needed some fucking sanity. And Cole's like, you know what? I want to get this out of the way.
Yep.
So, for the first time I'll be able to actually commentate on a Mega Man game, and actually understand what is going on because I've played this fucking thing.
Okay, so let me get down to it, folks. Let's get down to brass tacks. So, graphically, this game's pretty good. Reuses some assets from Mega Man 8, but the way they use it in a different context is pretty interesting.
Color contrast is good, graphics look good, animations are great.
And the new graphics do fit in with that style, so
it kind of has, you know, the Mega Man Classic and the Mega Man X kind of a fusion, would you say?
Not exactly X, but I will say that it definitely does feel like Mega Man 8 just kind of scaled down in terms of graphics. The music, I'd say, is pretty good, although I think the GBA version is a bit better. So, by the way, just while I'm on that subject, this game was released in English only on the Game Boy Advance. I am playing a translated cartridge, or not a cartridge, a translated ROM of the Super Famicom version, because I don't want to deal with screen
crunch. And normally,
crunch.
you know, with now that we have an official recording setup, I've invested quite a bit of money into doing this, because this was something me and Cole love to do, and it's something that we are going to enjoy for a long time coming. And
that was close.
You know, my family helped me out with some money, helping actually afford the microphone that we have. Dude, fuck that. I hate that shit.
This intro stage, it's supposed to teach you how to play the game, but it just exemplifies literally everything fucking wrong with this game.
I was saying to Cole off screen, I said, who the fuck designed these fucking enemies? He must have not gotten his midday coffee and just got really pissed off at himself and fucking hated his job and just wanted to go away.
Yep, that was the Robot Museum, referenced Fireman, Toadman, and Blizzardman stages. We saw the map when we came in.
I'm constantly checking our recording because we kind of had a glitchy mess.
Yeah, and when I was originally playing as bass, and then I decided after that fucked up, might as well play as Mega Man. He's the title character. I should play a fucking Mega Man game and be able to enjoy it as the goddamn title character.
Cole is so mad.
This is the one game I'm literally impassioned about from a design standpoint, just because of how fundamentally fucking wrong it is.
Well, it's
backwards. This game infuriates me how pin-headed the design is.
It's backwards in every way.
This asshole's the reason this game is happening. His name's King.
I mean, you know, I've obtained all the blueprints, so...
With this data, I can assemble an invincible mechanoid army. Since you're a robot, you can join me if you want.
I'd rather die.
Looks like your friends come to help you. Bah, I haven't got the time to spend on you two. So, basically, King is trying to pull a Judgment Day and is trying to start a robot rebellion against humanity.
For some fucking reason.
Yeah, so in the process, though, he kicked Dr. Wily out of his
isn't
fortress.
he technically kind of somewhat breaking the rules?
Laws of robotics?
Yeah.
The classic series doesn't like to address the laws of robotics, only the expanded media. So, technically, as long as they're not harming humans, I guess maybe the classic series is very loose on what is considered robot rules or not. You can't kill a human. Robot masters aren't supposed to kill humans. We covered that in 7. I like how Proto Man just shrugs off being cut in fucking 2.
He'll be okay. He's Proto Man.
Yeah, he's Proto Man.
He will always come back because he likes to whistle.
Yeah. Thankfully, they do keep his whistle.
Thank goodness. Because that's one thing I do like, because
It's part of his character.
Well, just like Mega Man with his spirit towards everybody, it gives him a human personality, and just like whistling, just enjoying your own time.
Yep.
You
So
know?
Green Devil's back from Mega Man 8. He's piss easy here because he's the intro boss.
Well, he's actually from Mega Man 8. Okay.
Yes. This
I
is another...
thought he was a completely original design.
Nope. He was actually a lot harder in Mega Man 8.
Oh, really?
So I guess when King got a hold of this... But yeah, Base actually has a bit of a long...
That's kind of ironic.
Base actually takes a bit longer on that fight, ironically. So,
you know what? I'm gonna say that his fist is fucking huge.
Yes, they have ham hands. So, stage select.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
So we have Astro Man.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
Yeah,
fuck you.
yeah,
And
fuck all of you.
And especially,
But
fuck you.
No,
with the
we'll
King
get to the
stages.
especially fuck you soon. So we have 3 options out the gate. We can either fight Cold Man,
And you know,
Astro Man returning from Mega Man 8,
and
or
this
Ground Man.
And this game, technically, is it doesn't really go in the traditional sense.
Yeah, this is a weird thing about the design, because stages act like, you go back and like, oh, you can have a weapon from a stage later on, from a different stage, come back and... Actually, I'll show that off with Cold Man, because if you're playing this game, you don't go after Astro Man first. You don't go after Ground Man first. Cold Man is your only option, except no substitutions.
That was the one point of advice Cole gave me before I played this game.
If you want to play this game, you're fighting Cold Man first.
Well, Cole was just like, I advise you to fight Cold Man. And I'm like, okay, that's very oddly specific. Normally, Cole never tells me, oh, you might want to do this, because, everybody plays differently.
No,
with this...
No, you fucking start with Cold Man in this game, or you have just a shitty time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
So,
Cole,
here's something I'm gonna explain here, really quick. So, one, we reuse some assets from Frostman's stage. Cold Man's theme is pretty bitchin'. Weapon screen, and he is Rockman in Japan, so this is translated as the Rockbuster.
Yep.
Now we can.
If we were playing like a reproductive cartridge, it would have M Buster, right?
I guess it depends, because the patch that I downloaded for this just keeps names like Rockman and Dr. Wright. Although they do have, as we saw, Blues was referred to as Proto Man, so some things were altered.
Yeah.
And this is mainly going off the GBA translation. Okay, right fucking here. So we need a special weapon to get these. A special weapon we're not going to be getting until later in the game. So this game pretends, oh, you can fight the Robot Master that gives you that weapon first and come back here. Nope. Which makes me think that was a design choice later on.
I just remember, going through this and just wondering for like 5 minutes on how to get that. I'm like, you know what? It's not fucking worth it anymore.
Yeah, let's explain those CDs real quick, actually. So when King was saying he stole Robot Master data, he actually did steal Robot Master data. And that's what those discs are. And what they do is they have entries in the CD database where you learn a bit about the Robot Masters and other characters from the series.
Which is a nice
touch, but it's a fucking hassle to get them all. So, this next screen, if there's ever a free one-up in this game, you can bet your ass there is bullshit to be had. Case and fucking point. Especially because these...
My...
Fuck!
My face when I first came to this room, I'm like,
Yeah,
Cole, what the fuck
Now, there
am I
would be a
getting
CD
into?
down there, but on previous save files, I have collected some CDs. So, you're not going to be seeing all CD locations. I'm not showing off CD locations. I'm playing this through just so you can fucking survive.
And that's it.
So, let's get down to Coldman's bullshit. The mini-boss here, I think he's called Snowler or Mr. Snow. I don't really know much of the mid-boss names. He takes for fucking ever to kill.
You know, the thing is, like, and... You know, when I say I played this game, I literally just got the ROM and just did Japanese, so I have no idea what any of these people are saying until just now. So that part is blind, but I do get the general idea because of the gameplay, not based on the story. I just remember this guy hitting like a fucking tank.
He hits like a tank, he moves
And
fast, and he's annoying.
Mini-boss.
Well, for us, he's the first mid-boss, but he has a tiny hitbox on his head.
Well, you know,
I think if
I
we go
always,
through here-
I always found that to be just dickish. To have the enemy place is taken.
This whole game is dickish.
Cole's not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Also, you see this right here where we see that the ice blocks, go down a bit? Usually that's signifying we're learning something about the gimmicks of this stage. Fuck no.
No.
You would think, oh, competent design. Instead of having those floors that break instantly into spikes, you have those as a legitimate challenge. Nope.
No.
You better be charging that fucking Buster as much as you can as Mega Man in this game. You should, as a matter of fact, playing this game, there's muscle memory now. If I play a Mega Man game and I have the ability to charge my Buster, I just do it out of habit. I always have a charge on me because of this game.
Well, the thing is, like, yeah, I mean, Cole gave me 2 points of advice. Do this stage first and always have a charge beat. You know, and the thing is...
Charge your Buster!
I did not have a controller when I played this game. I played this on a fucking keyboard. My hands were hurting after this. Because I beat this in one setting. Because I said, you know what? I said, if I do not beat this game now, I'm never going to beat it.
So we're at Coldman.
Yay, Coldman.
He's your only... I'm not even fucking kidding. If you're playing even as Mega Man or Bass, and I'm stopping a lot to explain things because this game doesn't give you a lot of
options.
So
it doesn't
let me
give you
just
any
explain
option,
real quick.
really.
Bass, what he can do, he can dash like Mega Man X, he has momentum when he jumps out of a dash, he can double jump, and he can aim in 7 directions. He can't fire through walls, he has 4 shots come out on screen at a time.
But the thing is, you know,
And
those weaknesses are advantages.
Yes, he has advantages in stage against bosses, though he can't really hit hard unless he has a weakness. Mega Man, on the other hand, he can charge his shot, which does 3 points of damage.
Which makes bosses harder as Bass on some occasions.
I was frozen today!
Well, I mean, for one, I fucking love the Robot Master designs in this game. Here's the thing, though.
I love the animations.
The invincibility frames on Robot Masters in this game are fucking ridiculous.
They take
forever.
more.
Coldman and every boss in this game has more invincibility frames than Mega Man or Bass. So the charge shot...
I think they have more invincibility. I mean, I'm not speaking from experience over here, but I'm speaking of experience from this game. Is that I feel like they have more invincibility frames than almost any Robot Master.
Oh no. That's exactly what it is. They have the most invincibility frames, and he's completely invincible when he unleashes that thing. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
I don't know why.
It just looks like it has Dynamo Man's head.
But I mean, you know, when you're charging up a weapon, that doesn't make you temporarily invincible. That's just bullshit. Bullshit. No.
Yeah, those things stifle your movement.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, and don't let those sounds fool you. You're not doing damage. Look at that bar.
No, you're not.
2 shots to kill those like mists.
And you know, and Cole has known about me for a long time. I mostly play a game based on audio cues. So when I'm thinking, man,
fuck you.
I'm owning this guy.
Nope.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute.
At least
half his bar went down.
I do like the addition that Mega Man and Bass do have animations when they're kind of hurt, but you're going to be seeing that a lot. So, something I should mention, Mega Man does not have any support items in this game. No Rush Coil, no Rush Jet. You can get Rush Search, which
makes
is mainly
fucking sense.
It's mainly just to hopefully maybe get an item, or it's mainly just for
to be honest, I put some good use out of that Ice Wall.
Ice Wall, honestly, is more of a utility.
I would save just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Now, here's the thing, Ice Wall... Oh, I have other data. Well, this is my completed file. Maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I played this. I'll save on data 4.
When was the last
Fuck!
time?
I forgot that apparently... Fuck, I have my controls reversed. Oh, well. We have to wait to save now.
You'll save it eventually.
So now we can either access Pirate Man or Burner Man. Fuck this guy especially.
Oh